high school hallway. It's more than just a path from class to class. It's a social nerve center, a fashion runway, and a gossip hotline. It's also a setting for teen dating violence, manipulation, intimidation, physical and even sexual abuse. As this problem gains serious attention all across the country, it's already had a huge impact at one school in Austin, Texas. Was the classic high school romance. The cheerleader with a winning personality meets and falls for the high school football star. Ortralla Mosley, Trella to her friends, was just 15. Marcus McTear, the son of a minister, was her first steady boyfriend. Even Trella's favorite teacher, Ms. Connor, approved of the relationship.
Okay, how's everybody doing with their creative writing assignments?
Marcus was also in my class. He was very outspoken, confident young man, also very funny. He ran track and played football. She was drill team and cheerleading. They were both very popular, both very smart, very articulate. I saw their relationship begin to come together and kind of bloom in my class.
Marcus and Trella's relationship seemed perfect, but perfection waned, and after a few months, Trella began to complain that Marcus was controlling her every move. What she did,
I don't want you hanging around with them no more. Put some clothes.
Even what she wore.
Excuse me, but what are you doing there? It was very stormy. They fought a lot.
And I ain't gonna work with you taking away from me. So like
a lot of arguments were about control. Never in a billion trillion years did I ever imagine the seriousness of what was going on. She felt she could handle it.
Stop wearing stuff like that.
Marcus, why are you tripping?
I'm not tripping, it's just I got an image to protect.
Look, we don't have to be together since you care about your image.
No, we do, baby. I'm sorry. I'll change. I'll do whatever.
It had been a roller coaster, and Trella broke it off. Marcus threatened suicide.
Well, I will kill myself if I lose you.
Then they got back together.
So how's your day going?
Trella came to my room for lunch, and she was very, very down.
Talk to me.
And I said, come on now, tell me what's going on. And Trella just smiled at me and said, you know what, Ms. Connor? It's just that roller coaster of love. You know how teenagers are.
And on Friday, March 28, 2003, Trella broke off her relationship with Marcus McTear for good. Finally, the roller coaster ride was over.
It's a Friday, and one of my kids burst into my door and just started shrieking, and he said, come, come, it's Trella, come, come. So I walk out of my classroom into the open courtyard, and there are literally 100 kids shrieking, screaming, running, panicking. Blood is everywhere. There's blood on the cement. There's blood on children. It was just the most horrible panic you can imagine. I ran to where she was. And I said to her, don't leave. What do you say? It's a 15-year-old dying, pool of blood. Don't leave. That's all I could say was, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. I knelt down beside her, and she took one last breath and held it and let it out, and that was it. Marcus stabbed her in the hallway 6 times and left the knife in her back. At the top of the stairs in silhouette, there was Marcus. And the light was shining from behind him, and all I could see was this silhouette of him with his hands up. I can't describe it. It was crazy.
Police arrested 16-year-old Marcus McTear for the murder of 15-year-old Ortralla Mosley. Everyone at Reagan High School was shocked at what